Well, Paul, a bit of a sickener, that defeat to Sheffield Wednesday at Pride Park this afternoon. Dare I ask how you're feeling?
Yeah, I think I feel the same as everybody in the stadium, really. I don't think anyone left here thinking that we didn't deserve to, well, at least get a point, but to get all 3 points. It was the biggest snatch and grab ever. And if you don't get the second goal, there's always that chance of that happening. Look, I've just been in the dressing room. I didn't really know what to say to the lads. It's not a moment to, critique everything, but I thought we were really good. I was really proud, and we try and drive performances, and obviously we want results. Obviously we want to go home with 3 points today, and we just didn't get that second goal, and that was elusive for us. And unfortunately, a wonder strike from Barry Bannerman. It was. I don't know how many players on the pitch could have scored it, truth be told. So it was a wonder goal from them, and we had chance on chance. It felt like, and the 2 chances that hit the target went in. So feel for the lads. They've given everything. We made as many changes as we could, and I thought we outperformed him in most departments. I do. I don't think it was a bad performance in any way. However, the scoreline would suggest different.
We've talked before about how, in some respects, the game is all about what happens in both boxes. Was it simply that the case today?
Yeah, I mean, we've when we watch the highlights back, you'll see how many opportunities we have in the final third and how close we were for a couple of set pieces and open play. We had a couple of good chances, and we changed the team today. I just felt like we weren't creating enough clear cut at the final third, although in fairness we had enough the other night as well. And it just seems to be a bit indicative at the moment that we don't take enough chances to win a game. That means everything else is pretty good, and I don't think, there will be people who didn't enjoy the game, but if they watch it back, I think they'll be really proud of how our team played. But you just got to take the chances when you're on top, and unfortunately we're just that little bit short. And if you look at Sheffield Wednesday today, they had 2, they took 2. We probably had 4 or 5 good ones. We hit the bar, had a really good chance middle of the 6th. So it's just disappointing, and it's difficult because I don't want to, the old baby in the bathwater. Like there's hardly anything wrong. But unfortunately, in the last 3 home games, I think we should have got 9 points and we've got 1. So I'm not naive enough to say, look, I'm pleased with the performance, which I am, but we're in the business to collect points, and that's what's disappointing, because I think the lads have given everything. If you go in the dressing room, they are heartbroken, as no doubt every Derby fan that watched it.
Despite those results then, is it still a case, you think, for you, if you're going to trust the process here?
Well, I don't know what more we can do to win a game of football. That's my honest football answer. I mean, there's obviously loads more intelligent people than me that can tell me what went wrong. But I don't know what more we can do to win. We create a lot of chances against a good team with very good players, obviously. And I thought our lads, if we played the game again tomorrow, what would we change? Until I watch it back. But what would you change? Not a lot. I thought we had the starting 11 right. I thought we made the subs and tried to inject a bit of pace. I thought there's some amazing performances. I thought Cash was, for me, the standout player. And it's just disappointing from our throw-in. They end up scoring, and then to score that late on in the game, the last 10 minutes just felt like everything we did wasn't a foul. Everything they did, they got a foul. That's what it felt like. And that's probably me being a bad loser, but that's what it felt like. So, we need to shake ourselves down. We've got 2 big away games coming up, and need to be positive with the lads, because I think there's a lot to be positive with. It's just disappointing that I thought we were going to come away with 3 and ended up with nothing.
You sort of alluded to it there. You have got 2 tough games coming up, as everybody knows. Is it too early to think about how you pick everybody up, or is that process already started?
It hasn't started. I have to pick myself up first and all my staff. That'll be the first process, and then we'll try and pick the lads up, although it's difficult because it's a bit of a deep wound. I'm not going to lie. You can play bad at home, you can get booed off at home, you can deserve to lose, so to speak, and you can get outplayed in every department, and that is depressing in a different sort of way. Or you can play right on till, even more so. I knew the lads would perform well after the first 20 minutes against Swansea, but play as well as that and not to come away with anything is a different mindset and a different thing to pick up. And I don't want the lads to ever think, oh, we're a little bit unlucky, and it doesn't. You start thinking like that. It's not great. You just got to think, did you give your all? Did the result reflect the performance? No, but I was really proud of the performance. I can't say I'm not, because I am. So my job is to, pick the staff up and pick the lads up, and not to feel sorry for themselves. That's football. That happens all the time. That we won't be the only team today who got robbed of points. So that is is what it is. I need to pick the lads up, pick the staff up as well, and try and pick the fan base up, because I understand that everyone will be disappointed, but I appreciate the people who stayed and clapped the team off.